All right, we've been out here. We're out here doing a search throughout the different lakes along Bittersweet and near St. Germain, Arborvitae in Wisconsin. And we were just out doing some baiting, some trapping, some searching for tracks. We left our canoes along the beach. And basically what we found, and I'm going to show this to you, is here. I'm hoping we can make this out. We're going to take a plaster casting. Hey Jameson, you want to get Mr. Coppolis and see if you can get that, get the ruler and get the plaster of Paris.
Hey Doc, let's get the materials.
All right, and I'm not sure if you can quite make it here, but we've got a large imprint right here. It's right near the canoes. I could stop. We can't see that anything is missing, but it looks like a large toe here and some secondary, but it's all kind of mushed together. The area is pretty soft right up along the water's edge. We're looking for other places, but it's this long, steep area. There's some mess over here, but it looks like it was a quick stop pushing down in here, and a little bit of an arch right over here that is still elevated to indicate that this is the arch. So what we're probably looking at is the right foot of some large creature that was barefoot. So we're going to take some measurements and compare it to some of our data. It's pretty exciting stuff. We're pretty happy with this. So we're gonna check out the data, compare it to some of the tables that we have, with some of the estimates, and we'll see what we have. All right, good job, everyone.
This is going to be pretty sweet. We got the track. We got it all made out, and this is the bottom side, so it doesn't look like a lot of detail. Unfortunately, I did something. It's all wet, so I can't quite get all that stuff
basically, here's where we have what's left of the cast. It broke. So the last video I dropped it. But we have a problem. I think it's my mix. And should have probably had Jameson do it. He's done a lot more of this stuff, but I got all geeked out on it. And anyway, we're going to take it back and see if I can clear off the back side of it. And get some better impressions, but the dimensions were really pretty good. There was about 15 inches, a little bit over by about almost 7¾ inches. So we got the guys out here. Let me flip this. So anyway, I guess that's about it for this trip. We had a lot of success. However, it has been tarnished just a little bit by the fact that we're having a difficult time with the cast. So here it is, a couple of days later. We're back at the lab. I know my last video was pretty hard to hear. It's kind of a little dejected having dropped a cast like that. It was such an opportunity to bring it back to the lab and actually take a better look at it. What we do know is, it is what it is. But we have some decent measurements that we'll take a look at, which really fit in the size range of what we would expect if you're looking for an imprint of a Bigfoot print. It was about 15 inches, just shy of 8 inches wide, but I was not able to get any kind of decent measurements then for the different features of the bottom of the foot. So that's unfortunate. But I feel really positive about where we were, about what we saw. That was the first sighting in that area at this time of a year of a creature that large. Evidence of a creature that large. We did not get a sighting this time. We did have some movements that we thought were a little bit interesting, but we had no actual vocalizations, no pounding this time around, just the print, which is actually pretty good. We didn't have that last time. Some hair samples, but in taking a look at them initially, it's nothing unique. It looks more like a dog. So, but we're trying. We've got some other things we're going to look through, and it was a pretty successful trip overall. So we will head back out to that area, hopefully this year. Probably a winter trip. I'm looking at February this year that we'll go back up and see what we can see over the course of a snow cover area. Maybe it'd be easier to track. And with that, thanks for watching.